Forward with purpose, still in the fight. Not done, not broken, just learning what's right.
Hey, welcome everybody back to the Forward Purpose Project, episode 2, Taking the Uniform Off. Last episode I talked about why this project exists. This one's going to be a little bit more personal, because before we talk about trauma and before we can talk about PTSD and before we talk about what breaks us, I need to say something clearly. I loved being a soldier, and to understand why that meant so much to me, you've got to understand who I was before the Army. I wasn't some squared away, confident kid with a master plan. Honestly, I had no clue what the hell I was going to do with my life. School wasn't my thing. I wasn't a great student. I was a kid hanging out in a snack bar at Tulsa West, socializing my way through the day, just trying to get by. And if I'm being really honest, growing up I never really felt like I fit in anywhere. There was a lot of bullying in my youth. There were things I went through that no kid really should have to go through. Stuff that wires you early to always be alert, always reading a room, and always figuring out how to stay safe. So I became a chameleon, the funny guy, the easygoing guy, the one who keeps everyone laughing, because sometimes being likable is how you survive. Sometimes blending in feels safer than standing out. That was me for a long time. Then one adult changed my life, my assistant principal, Dale Brightlow. He pulled me in and said, "Ben, you're not going to graduate unless we fix this, and I believe you can." He went to teacher and built a plan just for me. Nobody had ever done that before. He believed in me. A week later, he was murdered in a high school hallway. And from that moment on, I wasn't graduating for me anymore. I was doing it for him. That belief that someone saw something in me is what pushed me to enlist. And the Army, it was the first place in my life I truly felt like I belonged. It had structure, standards, accountability, purpose. No pretending, no blending in. You either showed up or you didn't. And for the first time, I wasn't that kid. I was a soldier, and I was good at it, especially overseas, whether it was in Korea, Germany, Kosovo, Iraq, Kuwait, whether being the runner-up in a Stinger Top Gun, first sergeant's driver, team chief, squad leader, platoon sergeant, the 88 November with the 101st with little training, or just leading soldiers, training hard, working hard, playing hard. Those friendships, man, they're still some of the strongest in my life. And being an NCO wasn't just a job. It was who I was. I loved it, and I'll do it all over again tomorrow. But here's the part that nobody really talks about. You can love the Army and still carry the damage from it, because trauma doesn't only come from firefights. It comes from convoys rolling up on deadly accidents, hearing panic on the radio, and being helpless. Mass graves, mortars at night, burned villages, not knowing if you're safe when you lay your damn head down at night. It comes from losing people, from watching a fellow platoon sergeant, a friend, a father, a husband, a good man take his own life. And me carrying the weight of, what if I had just knocked on that door one more time? It comes from burn pits 100 meters from where you work and eat day after day, breathing it in, smoke in your lungs, head spinning, wondering what it's doing to your brain and what it might do years from now. It comes from sleep deprivation people will never understand, operations that keep you up for 24, 36, sometimes 70 hours straight. I remember stretches where I was awake for almost 3 days, still making decisions, still responsible for soldiers, and still carrying a weapon. Your body's exhausted, but your brain won't shut off. Everything feels heavier. Your temper gets shorter, your judgment gets worse, and you don't even realize it's happening because you just think this is my job. After a while, you're not operating at 100%. You're operating half broken and calling it normal. And on top of all that, you're trained to shut feelings off and just drive on. You know, Charlie Mike, mission first. So that's what you do. You compartmentalize until one day your body and your mind say, no, we're done pretending. For me, it looked like drinking, self-sabotage, broken relationships, anger, shame, isolation, insomnia, massive depression. Looking squared away on the outside and literally falling apart on the inside. And here's the crazy part. Put me in chaos and I am calm. Put me in crisis and I'm locked in. People can attest to that. But put me back home in garrison and quiet, normal life, that's where my demons got loud, because no one teaches you how to turn that off. No one teaches you how to stop being hypervigilant, how to stop bleeding like you're still downrange, or how to stop carrying ghosts. You just get a DD-214 and a handshake and the words good luck. And suddenly the thing that gave you purpose for 20 plus years is gone. The identity is gone, the respect is gone, and you're left wondering, who the hell am I now? Until I finally said 3 words: I need help. And not the fake version, not the check the box version, not sitting in a room pretending you're fine and saying all the right things to save face. I mean really saying it, dropping the armor, dropping the act, and admitting you're not okay. Because there's a difference between asking for help and actually being willing to be helped. Being helped means bringing all of it to the table. The demons, the shame, the ugly stuff you don't want anyone to see. Not being the good student, not bullshitting the counselor, and not performing. I'm talking down and dirty honesty. The kind where you finally look at yourself and go, man, I'm part of the problem too. And part of getting help meant looking in the mirror. Not everything went wrong in my life was the Army's fault. Not everything was trauma. Some of it was my own damn fault. Some of it was me. The drinking, the distance, the walls I put up, the times I pushed people away or let them down. There are people I hurt along the way. Family, relationships, friends, and even colleagues I served with, especially later in my career when I was struggling and I didn't want to admit it. There were times, like my time in the G3, where my personal battles showed up at work. And that wasn't fair to the team, it wasn't fair to the leaders who believed in me, and it sure as hell wasn't fair to the soldiers who deserved the best version of me. I own that, no excuses, no blaming, just ownership. I can't go back and redo those moments, but I can take responsibility for them, and I can choose to be better today than I was back then. That's what healing really is. Not pretending, not hiding, getting honest even when it's ugly, and moving forward anyway. And here's the thing, this project isn't about sitting in the darkness, it's not about staying stuck in the past or replaying war stories forever. We're not here just to survive, we are here to move forward. Episode 2 is the truth about what it cost me. Next, we talk about how I started putting myself back together. Because healing is possible, and that's where we're headed. This is the Forward Purpose Project. Forward, always, still in the fight. And until next time, stay in the fight.